I'm Anil Kumar. Now let us take a few examples on principle of inclusion and exclusion. The question here is, out of 200 students graduating, 75 have taken calculus, 100 have taken physics, and 40 have taken both. Illustrate the above information with a Venn diagram. How many graduating students have taken just calculus? How many students did not take either? So we'll answer all these questions with the help of Venn diagram for the given situations. You can always pause the video, answer the question, and then look into my suggestions. So here we have out of 1200 students. So sample space has 200 students graduating, right? 75 have taken calculus. So it does not mean that they could not take anything else. They could take calculus plus something else, right? 100 have taken physics. They could have taken calculus also or any other subject. But 100 have taken physics. And 40 have taken both calculus and physics, correct? So that is how we have to understand the question. Now let's illustrate this with the help of a Venn diagram. So let's say this circle represents the students who have taken calculus, right? So let's call this as calculus. And then similarly, let's have this group for physics. Okay. Now whenever we are filling in numbers in the Venn diagram, we have to start from inside out. So we are given that 40 have taken both. So that is the inside number. 40 have taken both. Do you see that? That's a very critical number. So the students graduating, 40 of them have taken both calculus and physics. Now let's talk about 75 have taken calculus, right? So out of 75, we have already taken care of 40, correct? You could think about a box like this also, which is kind of important to make since we know that in our sample space we have 200 students. Is that okay? Now, total number of students taking calculus is 75, right? So we can write here number of students taking calculus is 75. Now 40 have taken both, so how many remain? So number of students who have taken calculus but not physics, let's say that. So number of students which have taken calculus but not physics. They have taken calculus but not physics. Let me write prime, not physics, will be 75 minus 40. Is it okay? 75 minus 40. Which is 35, right? So the number of students here will be 35. 35 plus 40 is 75. Get an idea. So that is how you have to work it out. Start from inside, move out. Total students taking physics is 100. So 40 plus what is 100? Straight, 60, right? You can straight away write. You don't really have to do all this. You understand? Yes. So that's the Venn diagram which illustrates the whole situation, right? And sample space has 200 in it. Okay. Now the question here is, we have done the first part, illustrate the above information with Venn diagram. How many graduating students have taken just calculus? We just worked it out. So the calculus and not physics. So we'll say just calculus is 35, right? So it is 35. How many students did not take either? So that means from total of 200 from our sample space, so total number from the sample space, take away all these persons, right? Which haven't taken either. Now how many are those who have taken calculus and physics? We need to work it out, right? So that will be, we can just count them, 135. So you will also do by finding total number of students who have taken, let's say C for calculus, plus number of students P for physics, take away number of students who have taken both calculus and physics, right? So both calculus means intersection. Is it okay? So we could do like that also. That is adding 175, taking away 40. The idea is, when I say 75 have taken calculus, I have included 40. When I say 100 have taken physics, I have included 40. So we included 40 twice. We have to take it out. That is the principle of inclusion and exclusion. I hope that's clear, right? So this formula is kind of principle of inclusion and exclusion. Perfect. So we'll use the formula for the time being. 200 are total students. Perfect. Minus number of students taking calculus is 75. Plus for physics is 100. Take away 40. Perfect. So that gives you the answer. So we have 135 to be taken away from 200. So 200 take away 135. Both Venn diagram and the formula gives you the same result. Is it okay? Gives you the same result. And that number clearly here is, so when you take away 5 from 9, if you take away 5, 65. So 65 is the total number of students who have not taken either, right? So that is 65. Perfect. So we can say the outside space has 65 students, and total will get sample space of 200, correct? So 65 plus 35 is 100, 40 plus 60 is 100, total is 200. So in this example, we have again seen how to apply principle of inclusion and exclusion with the help of Venn diagram and the formula, right? So 40 was being counted twice. Since these are the students who took both the subjects, we have to exclude them from the total to get the actual count. So this principle helps us to get the correct result of counting. Thank you, and I hope the concept is absolutely clear. Feel free to post questions, subscribe to my videos, and share them with your friends. Thank you, and all the best.